Um, ah,
There it is.
ahora
Oh,
sí.
just
Yeah.
missing.
All right. Ja, nosotros best in Hollandaise door het programma die mina Aruba tacht in Hollandaise. Met de
Okay,
soppen, of ja,
nice.
Engels. Kiep het prefer?
Inglés,
English?
por
Ah, no se dale English. Ahorita más, más chill.
sí.
Um, all right. So we're gonna jump right into it. So welcome, Amy. Um, I'm here on behalf of XFM, all the way from Aruba, but I actually also live in the Netherlands. So it makes sense to have this interview.
Right? It makes
Yeah.
sense. We're both in the same place. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I just got to start off directly with your latest album, Buta. Where
Yes.
did this come from? Like what was the process, the idea?
Huh.
Just tell me a bit about the album.
I'll take you to the whole process, but we'll start off with I am petty, and petty is me. So basically, you already know it's gonna be good. But
Yeah.
I've been doing music for a while now. I think at least 10 years at this point. So
Yeah.
this ain't new to me. But the inspiration and motivation behind this album particularly came from a writing camp that I had in Denmark.
Oh,
Um, so basically, yeah, because I like doing that a lot. So I write for the people that don't know, I make music for myself, but I write for other people as well, which is something I
nice.
just gotten into around that time. So we were in Denmark and we were doing the usual because usually with writing camps, I don't know if everybody knows what it is, but basically you're either coming together to work on an album or to just make new music. So they got a bunch of producers, a bunch of artists, a bunch of songwriters, and just throw them in studios for a couple of days or a week maybe, and then see what comes out of it. So at that point, I was introducing myself to everybody, as you do, because it's usually people you don't know yet,
Yeah.
especially in Denmark. I don't know nobody there. So I was just saying, like, yes, I'm Amy. I'm currently living in Rotterdam, but I'm originally from Curacao. And I was explaining, like, we speak Papiamento there, and less than a million people speak it. I didn't even think about it that time. I looked it up now, but I think it's around 400,000 people that speak Papiamento. So shout out to us. We
I
special.
mean, props.
Right? You know, yeah,
Yeah.
we multilingual and whatever. It's what makes us special. But then somebody that wasn't even in the session, he was just
Mm.
walking around. He like overheard and he was like, oh, better not make music in that language then. I said,
I mean,
excuse me. As if, we don't have big artists that make music in our language. As if Jayon is
yeah.
like, yeah, like as if that doesn't exist. Like, what are we talking about? So basically, that was the inspiration behind Buta because I had been making music for such a long time. I started off in Papiamento long ago, but since
Mhm.
then I've been doing mostly English and Dutch because I live here. And like I said before, I also work like apart from my own music, I write for others as well. So I do tend to work in those languages too. But that was the inspiration behind Buta. I was like, nah, it's time to put letter like Buta,
Yeah.
Curacao on the map, put ABC on the map, put our language on the map that people know. So how I went about it is, of course, I didn't make the whole album in Papiamento, but I really incorporated more of it. So even if it's just the title of a song, it's move, but it's move actually. So I'll try them. Maybe my verses are still English, but I'll have some Papiamento in the hook or just sprinkle it throughout. And that's for me, that was the first time that I made a whole project that was not fully in Papiamento, but it had a lot of me in it. And it felt more like me. And
Yeah.
basically it was just me being petty to the next level. But it ended up being something really special because at some point too, I asked people online, like my followers, like if you're from the ABCs or even St. Martin, St. Eustache, say, but we can't forget about them. Like,
No,
if
true.
you're from there, send me voice notes. So I have like the intro to the album, like you hear at some point a bunch of people like, oh, shout out from Bonaire, and I really wanted to incorporate that because I wanted them to hear us. Like we're here. You might
Yeah.
not know, but that don't mean we're not here and we can't make music in our own language. So long story short, that's what was the inspiration behind Buta. And per usual, like the people that know my music, it's always something you can dance to, something you can shake, very
Yeah.
specific parts of your body too. And I just did that, but then added the Papiamento in it. So
I
that's
feel
the
yeah, because I feel like it's more even though it's in English, the
Mhm.
energy and attitude is Papiamento. Like you just,
Right?
if you know, you know. That's the
I'm
type of
so
thing that's going
happy.
on.
I'm so happy to hear you say that because that's basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to
Yeah,
put that and Buddha. So I'm really happy to hear that, hear you
yeah.
say that. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah. That's what I
that's
really
awesome. I mean, it's a fair point because usually it doesn't start off out of pettiness. Somebody
it
doesn't have
doesn't, right?
the inspiration is pettiness. Yeah, so that's pretty
Take it
cool.
too far.
And in Denmark.
In Denmark.
Yeah.
Like everybody else was like, I even made some Papiamento songs, and those came out too, because that was like that particular session was a lot like house music, which I do a lot as well.
Mhm.
But I made a song called Bada Bada, okay, because I was on it. I was on the Bada Bada, okay, in Papiamento too.
Yeah.
So even in that session, I made sure to start throwing in more Papiamento in there because I'm like, what we're not gonna do is this. But shout out to
Nice.
Denmark though. I love it
Hey,
there.
shout
But
out. Yeah, indeed.
Denmark, except for that one person. He probably don't
Yeah,
even know. He was just saying. He wasn't even in the conversation. He was like saying something,
but
but
that
still,
such
inspiration.
it led to something great.
You know,
A
so we're
blessing in
happy.
disguise. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I like that. Yeah.
And so to bring it back as well, because basically, I've seen that you mentioned in the past as well that you use voice notes to actually try out lyrics and melodies. Do you still do that, or did you kind of evolve your tactic?
I still do that. I could pull it up right now. I got a bunch of voice notes, but my voice notes are random too. Sometimes it just got some ideas in my head. I just gotta get it out. But it's a lot of lyrics that like something will hit me. Usually it's in the morning. I don't know why. As soon as I wake up, I'll be dreaming and kind of wake up with an idea, and I'm like, ooh,
Mhm.
ooh, write this
Oh
down.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's great. Sometimes it's not that great. Okay, then it's like,
But
ooh,
at least you have it written down. Yeah,
at least I have it. I have it,
yeah,
and I can't
yeah.
forget it.
No,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah, you
true. Because
never
I
know.
feel like that for me, because I'm a stand-up comedian. So when I write as well, I have to write it down immediately. Otherwise, the joke, punchline,
You
everything's
can't.
gone.
It's gone. Oh my God, you're a stand-up comedian. I love that
Yeah.
so much. Now I have to talk. Do you do it? Because for the people listening, we would have been together, but we are far from
Yeah.
each other. So,
But
but now
I
I
mean,
might have to come all the way over there because
yeah.
I love stand-up. Like my brother is getting into it as well. It's
Oh,
like a
nice.
whole world in itself.
Yeah.
So I might have to come just to support. I will. I
Yeah,
will.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I definitely have to do some shows in the south of the Netherlands as well.
You
So
know, yes.
you'll see
Show
England, yeah.
Rotterdam some love too,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. But I
And
definitely know the feeling of having to write it down or like voice
yeah,
note it to yourself to not forget.
you have to know the fact that when you tell yourself, I'll remember. In
You
that
won't.
moment, it's yeah, it's like
That is a
idea
lie.
gone. That's like the delete button when you say that.
Literally. And sometimes I'm like, or maybe my phone is like just too far. It's not within arm's reach. So I'm like, do I need to get up? But do it. Just do it. You won't
Yep.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
And so to actually go on to the Netherlands itself, what's your thought? What are your thoughts on the actual support system in place here for art and music, especially coming from the island? Because I know that
Ooh.
a lot of people tend to realize that there's more support opposed to on the island. However, you're from Curacao, I'm from Aruba.
Mhm.
In
Mhm.
Curacao, art is like top tier support. In Aruba, unfortunately, mm. It's so what's your thought? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, I'll be real honest right now. I don't know if it's the type of content I make, but like I don't know if you meant like financial or people just supporting. But to be fair, shout out Aruba because in a lot of like, especially like the TikTok side of things, y'all got me because y'all get it. I be saying some, messy stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
I understand it and appreciate it more than Curacao. It's like, oh, nothing that just like they're a little more. I don't know if I want to say conservative because
Oh,
I see all of y'all in Carnival being not so conservative. Thank you very much. But like y'all get me more. So I definitely feel like support wise, and also it's a Ruben Radio station interviewing me. I mean, Curacao, we need to step it up. Y'all got me. So to me, I love Aruba. Y'all get it. I don't know if it's my messy art y'all enjoy, but the support is definitely there. Curacao, of course, also supports. I feel especially now with like and the blue wave and everything that's happening, like people,
mm,
there's like an extra magnifying glass on Curacao and everything
yeah.
that's with it right now. So I really enjoyed that. But I feel like it kind of also depends on the type of music you make. Because me, like I said, I do a lot of not just my own music, but writing for other people, or I work with DJs that make house music. So I wouldn't say I'm the typical, like music wise, I'm not the typical Curacao artist. So I would say my support is more on this side of the ocean. But even so, I don't mind because I just want to bring Curacao, like what it sounds like in those fields as well, and not just what you usually or typically equate with Curacao or whatever that sound might be. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring it into other spaces as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you're branching it out towards the Netherlands instead of actually trying to get that behind you, like that support behind you. It's more like you're
Yeah.
carrying your own mission. You're not really,
Exactly.
yeah, you're not
Exactly.
meddling with anything else.
I'm literally just doing me and what I like, and I encourage everybody to do exactly just that too. So if it is something that's more like more current to or more in line with whatever is going on the islands, then do that. But if it's you want to do something a little strange, do something a little strange. You never know
Yeah.
where it will
Yeah.
get you. Like that's
No,
fun.
that's
So
true. That's true.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
for you, for the style, the genre of music, do you feel like you're gonna dabble in something new, or are you like, no, this is my sauce, literally in to say to me sauce, you're gonna stick to that? Or is there a potential that we can see something completely out of the ordinary?
One thing about me, you never know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. So I always like to switch it up. Like if you listen to, because I started off like in the girl group, shout out Diva Squad. Those that know, they know. But like it was in Papiamento, it was very much rappity rap. And then I went over, I was in another group, then we did English, and then it was more like hip hop inspired. And that was already when we were living in Rotterdam. So the sound was different then. My sound is different now again. So I did a lot of house like in the recent past, but now I'm moving on. Like in Buta as well, I added more dembow elements to it, a little
Yeah.
bouillon. So I definitely like trying out new things. I'm currently writing, like, I had some K-pop writing sessions as well. Not that I'm gonna be doing K-pop, but like writing for. So like, you never know what I'll turn up with because I might get inspired by all those different things I do, and like that might bleed into my own music as well. So definitely, I'm fluid when it comes to the genre. Like, I don't think in genres. I think in do I like it or do I not like it, and that's all I see in
I
music.
feel like there's more peace in that as well, because otherwise you're confined, right? You're like, oh, I have to just like
Exactly.
this. I'm this artist.
That
We're
this is
past
what
that.
they need for. Yeah. And a lot
Yeah.
of people, like some people, it works for some people very well. Like I would be shocked if Adele would drop like I don't know, like a dembo, but you
Yeah,
never know.
yeah,
It
yeah.
might be
Hey,
fire.
never
So
say
for some
never.
artists it works. You know, you never say never. But for some artists it works to actually have that like very clear vision and direction. And for other artists like me, like I just go with what I'm feeling. And
Yeah.
usually it is like the baseline or the one thing that ties everything together. It's got to be like high energy. Like if you come to the show, you will see I got the dancers going, my DJs. Usually it's some fine girls too. So like it's a lot of high energy, but the genre itself, I can't even tell you what it's gonna be. I don't know
I mean,
yet.
that's the beauty of the writing, honestly, because you can
Exactly.
just explore and you're not losing anything on it because you're doing it for others. So it's kind of like
Exactly.
you can experiment whilst actually uh, being productive. So it's not like this dead space. It's a
It's a
difference.
win-win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's really great. And then I might learn something from that complete different world, like a K-pop, for example, and they'll be like, "Oh, I could use that little thing that they do over here and add it to my music." And yeah, I love
Ooh,
doing that.
papiamento K-pop.
I'm,
Hmm.
I'm not like there's a girl that I know of. She's from, or she has Curacao roots at least, and she's living in South Korea. Like she's in that world. So we're
Yeah.
over there. I might have to link her and be like, "Hey, girl, what's good? I'm pulling up. I really want to go."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It should be an
But
awesome
yeah,
trip.
everything's possible. Yeah, it would be
And I mean,
awesome.
the big question, it's 2026. What can we expect from you this year? Any shows, any new songs, anything? What can we
We
expect?
have. I could tell you everything, but then I have to kill. No, I'm not
Oh,
killing nobody. Killing nobody. It's a joke. But without giving away too much, definitely more shows. Definitely some collaborations that I'm so excited about. Both those that are already like coming in next month, but also some that I'm currently working on, and I'm really excited too. Like I was just in the studio last week. We're trying to get in the studio again very soon again with some very, yeah, some artists that I'm very excited to collaborate with. So yeah, a lot of dope collaborations. Definitely my own songs too. After Buta, I did say to take a minute off because like it
Mm.
was a lot of like new music, new music, new music. I just needed to
Yeah.
sit down, live life, regroup. I moved. Like it was a lot going on in my life too. But now I'm back at the point that I'm back in the studio, back to being creative. And usually that's how my process is. I'll start doing like a bunch of songs and then be like, okay, what speaks to me the most? What do I
Yeah.
feel that fits? And what do I want to say in the coming period of time or whatever? And once I have that, then I'll be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm currently still in that process, but before that, that's for my own music. But I also got some dope collaborations that's coming out soon. So
Nice. That's
yeah,
awesome.
stay
Yeah.
tuned.
It's something that a lot of people don't actually know about music, that if you want to release an album, you're not only creating 12, 15 tracks, you're creating like 40, 50, maybe 100. And
Oh
then you
yeah,
have to be critical on actually removing the ones,
they
even
just
though it
weren't.
hurts, you have to remove
It hurt
them.
exactly. They literally have a term for it. They have it's like kill your darlings. You literally have
Oh,
to
yeah.
kill them because it's like it don't fit the vision. They
No.
use it for like when you're editing a video clip too.
Yeah.
Like you might have a shot that you love, but it may not fit with the rest of whatever's
No.
going on. You're
Yeah.
like, I look so good there, but too bad I can't use it. But sometimes you
Yeah.
have to do that.
Yeah. And then I completely understand. You have to have that break because the album, it's like you were been working the majority of the year on it last year, right? So to have that release finally happen, I mean, honestly, your mind is just like, let's enjoy it. Let's not try
Give me a
to
minute.
wrap it up. Yeah, no, just enjoy it.
Give me a minute. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, the last bit, I'll give the floor to you. If you want to do any shout outs, any promotions, feel free. This is your chance.
Okay, shout out to you first of all. Okay, Jeff, I'm definitely gonna look up your stand up because I love stand up comedians. I don't know why I love it. I'm like, I wish I could. I don't know if I could, but I love what y'all do. So we'll start with that. Thank you for having me. This was super fun. Anytime, if you even forgot anything, anytime you need me, I'll pop up. Yeah,
Oh,
actually
perfect.
back. But yeah, definitely everybody, thank you for the support. I didn't have a crazy budget behind it. I'm an independent artist, so anybody that posts me, I appreciate it even more. Like, and I'm not that type of artist that's like, okay, please share this on your page. Like, I'm not that girl. I should be maybe, but I can't. So I appreciate it so much every time y'all post me. Definitely stay tuned for the collaborations coming out. I'm part of a movie as well that has been shown in Aruba not too long ago. It was a independent project with this girl Manpreet. She interviewed me as well with three other artists from the islands living in Holland. So definitely be on the lookout for that as well. We're gonna be showing or screening in Holland soon. Hopefully, as soon as I got more details, I'll be sharing everything.
Mm,
Definitely look me up on socials, and yeah, be stay tuned for new music, crazy collabs, and crazy shows coming 2026.
awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much. And yeah, hope to see some more soon.
Woo!
All right.